Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Thank you so much for clicking. In case you're new, you're most welcome. My name is Harriet Anabo, and for the returning subscribers, you guys are the best. Thank you so much. Premier Gang, I cannot forget you. I know by now you guys know that I'm already in Uganda. Yes, we are back to the Pearl of Africa, and I'm so excited. And I've been longing to do this video. Most of you guys were like, Harriet, maybe you should highlight us more about Kenya. For all those ones who want to relocate, if you want to stay in Kenya, this is the right video for you. Okay, so most of the time I've been receiving these questions, and most of my friends have been telling me, why do I love traveling to Kenya? Another question is, what is it like living in Kenya? Those are the two questions that most of the time they always ask me. So for those people who want to go to Kenya, I've been to Kenya like 3 times. The first time I went to Kenya, I went to Nyabuhanse. That was the village, Ayamara's village. And then the second time I went to Nairobi, I went to Mombasa, I went to Malindi. And then the third time, I went back again, and then I had to visit the Rift Valley. Because let me tell you, the first time I went to Kenya, I thought I'm done with Kenya. Reaching here, people were like, Harriet, you haven't visited the other parts of Kenya. That is the Rift Valley and the Western Kenya. I've been to all those places. Talk of Nakuru, talk of Eldoret, Kakamega, talk of, so many places I've gone to. Kisii. You guys watched all the videos, okay? And hope you guys enjoyed my videos. If you didn't, I don't know. Okay, so if you haven't watched those videos, go back and watch those videos. Okay, so without any further delay, let's go into the video. So today we are gonna be talking about living in Kenya. I'm going to be talking about the pros and cons. Okay, stay tuned up to the end of this video. Okay, and don't forget to like, don't forget to subscribe, don't forget to share this video. Yes, I'm doing this video in the car because of the too much noise outside. I'm home, and most of the time I can have my nieces and my nephews around, like playing, even like right now the other side. I hope the lighting is good. Hope you guys are seeing me so well. So we are going to be talking about the pros and cons of living in Kenya. Me myself, I'll be answering all those questions that have been asking me, like, why do I love traveling to Kenya? Kenya is just a beautiful place. So I'm going to talk about all those things in this video. Okay, I noted them actually down, so I'll be reading for you guys and explain to each and everything. So I'll start with the friendly people. Okay, so Kenya is that one place that has got like a lot of friendly people. The culture there is amazing. When I talk of friendly people, I mean welcoming people. Kenyans are really, really welcoming. If you've been to Kenya, I think you can relate. You know what I'm talking about. Kenya is that one place that you can stay, and you can go for a few days and you feel like even you want to extend your stay. So that means that country is really, really amazing. They welcome everyone, though you're a foreigner. There are a lot of communities there, Somalis, Indians, a lot of them. Okay, so if you want to live in Kenya, that is the place. Kenya is really beautiful. You need to live. If you want to be in Kenya, the people there are very friendly, very welcoming. Especially me, who is a content creator, I find it very, very simple whenever I'm shooting videos in Nairobi, Kenya. Not even only Nairobi, Kenya, but also the other side of the Rift Valley. Because I've been to all those places. I've been to Mombasa, I've been to Malindi, I've gone to all those places in Kenya. I feel like I even now know Kenya more than some people. Hey guys, I'm not dragging or what, but that's the thing. Okay, so for me, when it comes to, I'm going to talk about all these points in my point of view, like according to me. Like me, who is a content creator, it makes my work so simple whenever I'm shooting videos in Kenya. Because people there are very free with cameras, very, very free. If you're a content creator, you know what I'm talking about. And me, I think why I love Kenya is the fact that Kenya made my channel grow. Okay, that's why I love Kenya. I love going back there. So the people there are very, very amazing. Okay, another thing I want to talk about, let me talk about the beautiful environment. Kenya is that one place that has got the beautiful environment. When I talk about the beautiful environment, I mean talk of the waterfalls. If you've been to Karura Forest, you know there is a waterfall there, a beautiful waterfall. I've been there. The last time I went to Kenya, that is when I went to Karura Forest, guys, and it was just amazing. The beauty, like every time you'd be like, wow, it's just beautiful, you know. So Kenya is that one place that you would love to stay for sure. If you're in the diaspora watching from the UK, US, and you want to live in Kenya, for sure I would really, really recommend you to live in Kenya, because even the cost of living is not so high. But I'll go on that point. I'll talk about that. So talk of the waterfalls, talk of the Kenya's got a lot of parks, by the way, and Kenya is that one country, or should I say Nairobi is that one city with a national park in the city. I've never been anywhere whereby there's a national park in the city. I think it's because I've gone to Kenya, I've gone to Tanzania, maybe but I mean, I was so shocked. I was very, very shocked, because I mean, where would you find a national park in a city? If you've been to Kenya, you know what I'm talking about. So for me, it was just amusing, very beautiful. I didn't get a chance of going to Masai Mara, but maybe, because it's kind of like expensive going to Masai Mara. It needs like a lot of money, and maybe next time, that is if I'm to go back to Kenya, because I mean, who wouldn't want to be in Kenya? It's just beautiful, it's just amazing. Okay, so talk of the national parks, that is, I'm talking about the Nairobi National Park, and then we also have the waterfalls, a lot of them, guys. Okay, so it's just amazing, the beautiful beaches. But again, if I talk about the beautiful beaches, I've been to Mombasa, I went to Diani, but Diani is kind of expensive. I think that is now the con, like sometimes most of the beaches at the coast, they can be kind of expensive somehow. That is if maybe you have a family, maybe you want to take them there, it can be somehow expensive. Okay, but again, some beaches are okay, some beaches you can go there and have fun, but they have got really, really beautiful beaches. The coast is just amazing, you guys. When I went to Mombasa, it was just amazing, amazing, amazing. I had a great time. Okay, so Kenya is just beautiful. It's just a beautiful environment. It's just beautiful, especially in Nairobi. It's just amazing. Okay, let me also talk about the culture, the Kenyan culture. The Kenyan culture is actually flexible, especially to all the foreigners. Like if you're coming from, let's say, the diaspora, you're coming from, because you guys can even tell from my videos, like the videos I've done a video from Isili, whereby you see a lot of Somalis there. So that shows you their culture is just amazing. Like the Kenyan culture, you can just relate to their culture, and again, they also want you to learn more about their culture. Like it's just amazing, it's just amazing. We saw I did a video in East Land. You guys saw the Somalis, they are doing a lot of business. Actually, they are one of the communities now in Kenya. That is what I was told. We also have Kenyan Indians. Like you guys, like Kenya is just one place that you love to visit over and over again. The fact that the country is amazing. Starting from the immigration, everything was smooth for me. I've never had any difficulties whenever I'm in Kenya. I think it's because of the people that I have there, the amazing friends that I met there. It's just amazing staying in Kenya. Me as a Ugandan, I would say, if you're out there and you want to live in Kenya, it's just amazing. Like live in Kenya, just go forward and live in Kenya, because you will learn. Actually, you will learn. If it's the foods, for me, the foods are not so different from our foods. Yes, if you're a fan of course, ugali, you have the ugali. We also have ugali in Uganda, but we have posho. We call it posho here in Uganda, and for them they call it ugali. So the culture is not so much different from ours in Uganda, I must say. Me, I would relate like so very well. I would relate like so well. Yeah. So it was just amazing living in Kenya. Like if you're a foreigner, you really feel at home if you go in Kenya. That's the thing. Yeah. Another thing, I will talk about the fast and stable Wi-Fi. Now, if I talk about the fast and stable Wi-Fi, I'm going to start from my country. Me, in my country, the Wi-Fi is just the network is just terrible. The network is just terrible in Uganda, you guys. It's just slow, very, very slow. Even when I went in Kenya, I was like, wow, like it was just so fast. The Wi-Fi, I feel like everyone there has Wi-Fi in Kenya, you know, and it's just fast. The network is just fast, it's just stable. The fact that because it is 5G, they use 5G internet over there in Kenya, and the fact that they also have free Wi-Fi. Let's say in the parks, you go to the shopping malls, they have free Wi-Fi. Me, I was shocked. You know, the first time I went to Kenya, I was like, what? There's Wi-Fi here? Though me as a content creator, I wouldn't love using the public Wi-Fi, because I mean, for the safety of my channel, because someone can easily hack. So this is just a tip to all those people who are using public Wi-Fis, and you know, you're on social media, like let's say YouTube and all that, someone can just hack into your phone. So it's not good to use public Wi-Fi. Okay, yeah. So you find even in the buses, like in the matatus. If I talk about now the matatus, I won't even stop. Like, you guys know what I mean by matatus. You guys have seen my videos of matatu culture. I've done a video about matatu culture. If you haven't seen that video, what are you waiting for? Kindly go and watch that video. This time I felt like doing one, but I was like, I just had a tight schedule in Kenya. Yeah. But even in the matatus, they have Wi-Fi. The parks, they have Wi-Fi. Shopping malls, they have Wi-Fi, and it's very fast, very, very fast, guys. So, I mean, you wouldn't regret staying in Kenya, because I mean, everything is just amazing. You know, Kenya is really, really growing, guys, at a faster rate, for sure. So me, I'm just talking it in my perspective as a Ugandan. I would say our network is very, very slow compared to the one of Kenya. So you would really, really love staying in Kenya, especially me who is a content creator. Like, even uploading videos, like few minutes you're already done with uploading videos. I know most of you guys might even be wondering, how comes you're uploading videos each and every day in Kenya? It's because of the fast and stable Wi-Fi. Like, I was using Wi-Fi where I was, you know, like most of the time there in Kenya, I feel like everyone in Kenya has got Wi-Fi in their homes, you know. Yeah. So another thing I would talk about is the weather. The weather is amazing. Also, it's not so hot, not so cold. Maybe they told me there are some seasons. When did they tell me? There are some months they told me whereby it's very cold, very, very cold. There's a time whereby Kenya can be so cold, but I think I've not gone in that time whereby it is so cold. So me, I would say the climate there is just amazing. The climate, the weather is just amazing. It's not so hot, not so cold. Yeah, so why not live in Kenya? For sure. If you've had all these reasons, like, why not just consider going and you live in Kenya? That is if you want to live in Kenya. Okay, this video is for you. Okay, let's talk about the affordable cost of living. I'm going to talk about the food. Yes, very, very affordable. That is if you're coming from the diaspora, you're coming from UK, US. It can be so easy for you to afford. Of course, affording food is not so hard there, because their food's very, very affordable. Even me as a Ugandan, I can say they are very, very affordable. Then when we talk about the accommodation, maybe some accommodations, like talk of some areas like Kirereshwa, talk of Westlands, talk of Kilimani, places like that. There are some accommodations that are really, really expensive. But again, if you're coming from UK or US, I mean, it can be very, very cheap for you, because I mean, the currency is different compared to, you understand? The apartments there are very modern, spacious, you know, very, very nice apartments, guys. Me, I've been to most of the apartments there. I've done videos about real estate. If you know me, you know how much I love real estate. So I've visited most of the places there. I've worked with big brands like Mivida. You guys, me, whenever I visit places like that, like whenever I visit apartments, like whenever I'm in my area, like, I love real estate. I'm learning real estate of recent. I want to, in the future, if you don't know this, I want to invest in real estate. So I've done videos about apartments. I've gone to Westlands, I've gone to Kirereshwa, I've done all those videos, Kilimani, I've done all those videos, guys. So if you haven't watched those videos, what are you waiting for? I've also gone to Thika, and courtesy, of course, of my friend Mr. Tugai, he was able to take me around and show me all those places. I mean, me, whenever I be in such places like that, I feel like, Harriet, you really, really need to work hard, because I mean, like, the places are really, really nice and affordable. You can afford them, because you can imagine, there's a home we went to and they were paying, actually it was a villa, they were paying 18.5 million Kenyan shillings. Kindly convert that into your money, you know. So it's not not so much. Some places they're expensive, some places they're not so expensive. Okay, so that means it can be flexible for you to stay in Kenya. Yeah, it's just amazing. Maybe another thing that I can talk about is the excellent education in Kenya, in Nairobi. The excellent education in Nairobi, which we're talking about IT. You know, in some countries, some kids don't study IT, you know, they don't study IT, you know. So with education, it can have its pros and can have its cons. That's if maybe some universities, or let me say some colleges, are not so cheap. Yes, they're of course expensive, so that can be like a con. But again, if you're coming from another country, I don't think that you cannot afford paying You understand? Yeah, but that is if you want to take your child to an international school. International schools in Kenya, they're very, very expensive, but they give excellent education, guys. That's all I can say. But they can be a little bit expensive. They're not so cheap, okay? Yeah, so I think basically that is it. Maybe you can also talk about the safety. Kenya is really, really safe, I must say. Let me just say in my perspective, because I've been to Kenya like thrice, but I haven't got any problem even shooting my content. Like, no one has been like, oh, don't do this. Even the security guys, let me tell you guys, the security guys are just so okay with cameras, of which it is different from Uganda. Here you cannot even point a camera in a security guy, like you cannot. But in Kenya, they can even come and they want to say hello to you in the camera, you know. So it's just amazing. The safety there is top notch. You can live in Kenya. Surely you can live in Kenya. Why not? So me, in my perspective, I would say these questions that they've been asking me, what is it like living in Kenya? I think I've explained all that in this video. This video was so short. It was really, really so short. For those people, I've done it for only those people who want to live in Kenya. And I think if you've watched me for long, you've seen all my videos. I'm a Ugandan, but the way I'm loved in Kenya, like the way those people can welcome me as foreigners, it's just amazing. I even don't want to repeat myself, but it's just amazing. You guys even can see from our videos. Most of the time people tell us like, don't go to this country, don't go to, but let me tell you guys, me, sometimes I believe by seeing. And again, even before going to a country, you must search about the country. Before going to a country, search about the country. Know what they love, know what they don't love. Now again, like me as a content creator, I know I cannot film some premises. I cannot go to the government, like the parliament, and then I shoot the parliament. I mean wrong, because I'm not supposed to shoot the parliament, because that is a government premises. You understand? So it's just all about knowing how to handle yourself, the do's and the don'ts in a country. That's what you should know even before traveling, okay? But it's not so hard living in Kenya. Me, I've lived there. Most of the time whenever I go there, I plan even to go there like for 3 weeks, like this last time. I've been in Kenya of recent. My plan was to stay in Kenya for 3 weeks, and then I ended up staying for 1 month and some weeks, I think. So that shows you that it's really, really amazing staying in Kenya. The safety is top notch. Everyone is so welcoming, very loving. I've talked about the Wi-Fi. It's just amazing, you guys. And if you've been to Kenya, you know what I'm talking about. So if you have never been to Kenya, kindly watch this video, and again, watch all my Kenyan videos. You will know what I'm talking about. You can even tell from the people that I talk to in my cameras. And me, most of the time, I love talking with the locals, because I mean the locals know more, okay? That is why I love going down streets. I love going in the CBDs and talking to the locals, and then they can tell you about Kenya. They just love foreigners, you know. You just have an amazing time living in Kenya. Me, that is all I would say. Especially if you're a content creator, let me just tell you this. If you want to grow a channel, Kenya is a place. Just go to Kenya, because me, I blew up from Kenya, because I got most of the audience from Kenya. Those Kenyans are really, really very, very supportive. I would say they're very, very supportive. You grow your channel if you want to, and that is one country that you want to that you would shoot your content and you feel like no one is not going to even to disturb you. As long as you know where to go, that's all I can say, okay? But if you want to grow your channel, I would also recommend Kenya to be one of the places. Also Tanzania, not a bad place. The people there were so amazing. Yeah, and I'm hoping to travel to more other countries and see more cultures. But this video was specifically for those people who have been asking me these questions. Why do I love traveling to Kenya, and what is it like living in Kenya? Hope I've given you all the answers, and if you want to see more, go and watch all my videos if you have not watched them, okay? But as for now, let me just be ending this video from here. If you're watching me and you don't know me, my name is Harriet Anabo. I'm a content creator from Kampala, Uganda. Kindly watch the videos and don't skip the advertisements, all right? Okay guys, drop a comment and let me know what you have enjoyed about this video. Actually, it was a sit down. I just wanted to give you a recap of my experience in Kenya, and for the people who want to live in Kenya, hope I've given you all the answers. So feel free, book the tickets and fly to Kenya. You will have an amazing stay. All right guys, I'll see you in the next one. Thank you so much for watching. I love you all. Love is for free. Share the love. Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Bye.
close till I get up. Time is barely on our side. I don't wanna waste what's left. The storms we chase are leading us, and love